Morning, y'all. So much going on here and so much to talk about that I forgot to update everyone about last Saturday night's date night. By the way, it feels like fall has arrived. Moba's tried to lessen the pangs of my corona house arrest by bringing the outside world to Tanky too. She came up with the idea of date night. We wait until after the rec room closes on Saturday and we play a movie on the big screen just for the two of us. Mulva pops popcorn, brings in soda and snacks, and sets the chairs just right for the optimum experience. Actually, in some ways it's better than the movie theater we go to. In our area there's lots of old folks that go to movies. I guess most of them forget they're not at home in their living room, or rec room as the case may be, and we'll just chatter on and on throughout the movie. I suspect that most of them are hard of hearing, which just makes matters worse. The fact that half of them couldn't follow a plot if you gave them a 3D map pushes me to the breaking point sometimes. If I had a dime for every time I've heard some old timer say, now who's he? How does she know him? Now, why'd he go and do that? Well, let's just say I'd be living in Monaco or someplace like that. So all in all, the rec room date night has had some real positive. I know for sure that I've never had that public display at the Blairsville Cinema that I had during our private screening of Solitary Man. Choosing the movie has been kind of a fun bit of experimentation. Mulva goes to the Walmart every Saturday, just as regular as church on Sunday. She uses the $5 discount movie bin to make her selections. The typical routine revolves around her calling me and asking me if I've heard of the movie title, and if I have, I can pass judgment. If not, Mulva reads me the name of the actors and we go from there. In this particular instance, the name of the movie she wanted was Hope Springs, which I had not heard of. The stars were Tommy Lee Jones and Meryl Streep. Well, I've hated Meryl Streep ever since Woody Allen's Manhattan. I guess she did too good a job convincing me that she was a shrew, and I've never forgotten it. Tommy Lee Jones, on the other hand, was the hero in one of my favorite movies, No Country for Old Men. So I'm thinking this is a 50-50. Mulva thinks the cover looks nice, and so, like the title, I take a chance. Secretly, my hope springs is that Tommy Lee Jones will dispatch Meryl Streep in the first frames like Javier Bardem does to his victims in No Country. Boy, was I in for a surprise. Hope Springs is the tale of a middle-aged couple of upper middle income who aren't having sex anymore. This is very disturbing to Meryl Streep, apparently, and she seeks out the help of Steve Carell from The Office to build a fire under Tommy Lee Jones. The happy couple head off to a couples camp run by the head of Dunder Mifflin. Well, Tommy Lee Jones responds like any dutiful husband who has been given a cocktail of Viagra and psychedelic mushrooms would, and he becomes the horn dog that Meryl has always been looking for. They live happily ever after. It's hard to quantify a worst movie ever. There are so many qualified applicants. Let me just say that I took great pleasure in throwing the DVD in the 55-gallon drum that we use to burn trash here at Tanky 2. I couldn't risk letting this piece of propaganda fall into the hands of our impressionable youth. Go Dogs.